sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing right away is Williams. It's caught. Tompkins. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. This defense for the Cowboys very strong in that victory a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from April's draft. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And, Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays,
much love to the brothers
year, but still, 3,000 yards
that showed up, responded to my text.
Looking to throw is Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. You look at this Cowboy defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both, they definitely need some help in the secondary.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead,
oh my fucking god!
Moving the ball downfield with purpose.
On approachment,
a bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Throwing is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've worked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To the air, Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. This throw left side is caught by Toby. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
It's like he knew I was running man coverage.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0.
Madison's already kicking in. Oh, they let me flat on my ass.
Now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
And this where you have to be almost like a chess master as a general manager, because you have a few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons.
Let's go, nigga.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
From about 2 counties over after the sack, they come up on a 2nd and very long. To throw, it's Williams. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Williams. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he takes
This nigga fucking gonna stay showing all fucking game.
Defense has a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense.
I knew I should just let the game be a sim. Playing this cat's always been fun.
Very quickly.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0.
Plenty of people, he likes to do funny shit in offense and defense.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
I see what's gonna come out and probably dime fucking package.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And
Fucking kidding me.
Operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Come on, nigga, you gonna run the same shit? I'll take that long to take that long to pick it.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. the play fake. It's Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, and it's third down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
Come on, my nigga, you don't run the same shit.
We'll see if they can get to him. Williams from the gun on third down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A quick throw complete to Chark. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw once more, here's Williams. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down. (14-0) the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Now hang on here, because DeAndre Swift injured on that last play and in need of a little assistance. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. From the 24 now, here's a second down and 9. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Williams with a little touch pass forward. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. But just a simple tap pass. Pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense, because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Looking to throw. Williams. And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Operating from the gun, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Williams. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. That's complete right side to Kmet. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
On is Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Well, Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Second and 3. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott. Pass taken in.
Fucking Kenny verticals.
Him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And now an audible here into something else. Now Prescott. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, this had trouble written all over it from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll get this complete downfield to commit. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
On first down, Frost. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense is a group ranked 30th on the ground, and those are the kinds of runs that have earned them that spot.
Yeah, dubious distinction, right? Because no one wants to be in that position, and no matter what your style of play, you want to be known as a team that can run the ball.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Looking to throw. Williams. Throw right side, taken in by Odunze. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Santos' kick is up and through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Second and a couple.
Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stevens. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 1 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now Prescott going to change the play. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
And again, it's Prescott. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Here's Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Prescott.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 10 more there and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes down for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll fire deep, looking for more.
That's caught inside the 20. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, they've looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. And delivers a big play here for this offense.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Looking to throw is Williams. Connecting here with Chark on the out route.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Second and 6. To the air, Williams.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout. as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Santos' kick is up and through, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Lamb will go in motion. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Play action now. Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Frost.
And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Play action. Now Williams.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Here's Williams.
His throw incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
To throw, it's Williams.
Bad throw there. It's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Chubb on the counter, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Prescott now. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10.
A give running right is Chubb. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub.
How's all my brother's been doing? It's on the cast now from Dragons and some from DFB. Y'all had a blessed one.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now Prescott on fourth down.
That is caught.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys
Come on, boy, you celebrating like you doing, because I just got out of the hospital. I don't even, so to speak, got my hands or feet underneath.
Good with a PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
To throw, Williams. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
What the fuck?
And the Cowboys are going to get it back here.
What the fuck ever, bro? Simultaneous catch always goes to the offense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete.
My fucking guy, man. Come on, dude. They do that fucking man zone 90 plus everywhere.
4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Cowboys will add on to their lead
Swear.
in the final minute of the 3rd. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Niggas got more superstars and X Factors on one side of the ball than I do the entire team.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
He's going to look deep for more. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. In motion, the tight end. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here. And as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together, as that brings up another fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Williams.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Micah Parsons.
Hey, that nigga, a fucking linebacker's not staying with the receiver, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one.
Swear to God, bro.
Taken all the way back for the score.
Fucking game causes more stress on my. I need it.
To show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Hey, Chrissy, could you give me some water, please?
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Now Williams throwing after the interception. And my
goodness,
another interception.
Have some more water, please, and then check on the humidifier. I think your mother broke it.
At their own 41. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Chubb. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. off the play fake. Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is and he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Throwing is Williams. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception.
Run the clock out, nigga.
Side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Run the clock out, nigga. Heal it. You got the game in hand. I'm not gonna call a timeout.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This is
I don't know if it's good, but
They're going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire
look at run the fucking clock out. You got the game in hand. You want to run the spark like some little bitch.
Come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Not sitting down right?
If you didn't know what you were doing, you just...
into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll bring a tight end in motion. He's going to get it again. And he'll get in.
Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit.
Nick Chubb, that's his 18th 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Aubrey now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big leads.
Just run up the fucking score when you got the game in hand. Must be that little dick syndrome.
So after the touchdown,
Papa saying
Aubrey now to kick
something.
this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out.
Oh my God, wide open.
On now here in this fourth quarter.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one,
We just gotta figure out a dress, something to put it on.
No, I'm gonna clean the towel. I just haven't done it yet.
Moore, the man in motion.
I think this cocksucker came in here with this.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
It smells like cheese.
Max.
Yep. Did not smell like piss, man.
Hey, that's what mine really smelled like piss.
Because she doesn't want to motherfucker. You pee here? You pee? Get your fucking ass in there. Fucker. No, it smells like pee in there. Yeah. Ain't that? It smells like pee piss on the carpet.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
Wait, I don't know, but it smells like it.
Another interception. Picked
It's
up
not
by
here,
Trevor
though.
Diggs.
It's not shit.
Another great
Fuck
play
it, it was
defensively.
on
They've
it.
been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense could very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
and that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous.
I had it all the way at the back of the fucking chair, so.
Yeah.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Come on, Mr. Cheese. Let's go. Come on, Mr. Cheese.
Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Hey, bro. Run the fucking clock out, bro. Stop being a little bitch and run it out. I got shit else to do.
And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's
How come I not pick that? This nigga be fucking be like Superman, pick up everything.
Sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this...
Oh my fucking
It's
God.
caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Oh, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. A huge play there for Chicago. 65 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Santos with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now, wait a minute, they declined it.
Makes no sense, right? They just gave up a big yardage play, right?
And now it's going to stand. What?
The only thing I can think, someone is mad at their own defense, and they're trying to teach them a really, really crazy lesson.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And it's caught. It's so close.
Come on, my nigga. Time the fucking clock out.
23 yards on the play.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. Quick hitch, complete.
Just run the fucking score up like some bitch.
And yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I can't stand playing you.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Game's over. Run the clock out.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Get the fuck.
Another interception.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's...
Yeah, leave Prescott in. Break that motherfucker's ankle.
You normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that
Oh, come on, you're right there for the fucking pull.
They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Just kneel the fucking ball out, bro.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Prescott.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where...
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me?
Mom, I need you out the car.
I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. The 20.
What the fuck? Where'd he come go?
He will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And as this defense walks off the field,